Hey, there you are. I'm back with an edition where I'm going to show you all the games that I purchased. I mentioned it in one of my other videos, and I thought I'd just go ahead and do one of those videos for everybody. Show you my big game score that I got a couple weeks ago. But anyhow, one of the coolest. This is an extra Super Star Wars. Complete. Has the box and instructions. Let's see. There's the cart, which is in good shape. Yeah. Instruction booklet. It's a little messed up there, but not too bad. This thing, whatever this is. Oh, neat. Star Wars collectibles. 1-800-STAR Wars. Get you a TIE Fighter for $8.95. Millennium Falcon, that's going to run you $16.95. Something tells me you wouldn't be able to purchase a mock Millennium Falcon for $16.95 today. Well, that wasn't including the shipping and everything, but I just don't see it happening. But anyhow, we got Return of the Jedi. This is a extra. I'll have to check. I'm pretty sure because you can have a THQ cart or you can have a JVC. I believe my original is a JVC cartridge. So it's got a little funkiness on the label there. I think that may be just residue from a sticker. You might be able to remove that without damaging it. So I may have to keep that one just because it has THQ and not JVC. See how Star Wars has JVC? Well, for some reason, there's THQ or there's JVC carts. Not sure why. Okay. I got other extras in here. These are ones I'm probably going to sell on eBay. More than likely the extras that I don't really want to keep. Super Scope 6. Nothing happening there. It's not going to go for much. Bubsy. I may have to check my original on this because it may not be as in good a shape as this one. Bassmaster Classic. Sim City. Here's probably the one that'll get me a little Do-Re-Mi Star Fox. That is an extra. I do not need it. This one's gonna rake me in all the cash. Batman Forever. That's an extra. And Super Play Action Football. So that's an extra. I think I'll try to get rid of those. But now here's ones that I do not have to my collection. These are new to me. I'm adding them. Math Blasters or Math Blaster. This is Math Blaster Episode 1. They didn't go with 0 like I did, you know. Kind of an old comic book, Image comic book kind of started those up. The 0, which I always thought was kind of cool. Young Merlin. This is a new one in my collection. Super Baseball 2020. I'm going to have to boot this up and see if there's like crowds at Super Baseball 2020. Something tells me they did not predict that baseball would be like this in the year 2020. If they predicted that there's no crowds, then I don't know what. It's kind of like it's like a futuristic deal. I can see some people in the background there. There are like some people kind of positioned in the crowd. So that game did not predict the future. Okay, this one's a little rough. Little rough. Super Godzilla, but I don't have it. Add that to the collection. I'm surprised I didn't have this one. Seems like it would be a pretty common one, but I do not have it. Beavis and Butthead for the Super NES. MTV's Beavis and Butthead. Surprised I don't have this one, and it's looking great. Pro quarterback with some stickers on it. Gotta love those rental stickers. I didn't have it. Cheap game, just never bought it. Surprised I didn't have this one either. Battle Clash. For this is a Super Scope 6 game. Little unknown fact, I have never actually used a Super Scope 6. I have one in the box. I've never taken it out and I've never tested it. Maybe that would be a good episode of Does This Thing Work? I can take out the Super Scope 6 and try it for the first time. You guys would bear witness to my first time using a Super Scope 6. When they released the Super Scope 6, I just thought, how goofy, you know? You got like a freaking bazooka instead of just a little blaster, you know? I just didn't, it didn't appeal to me at the time. So I never ventured out and tried to get a Super Scope 6 back in the days. It just did not appeal to me. And I think I was at the age where it was like, just kind of seemed hokey to me. I was more into Final Fantasy games and stuff like that at the time. And this is the last game. These are some bizarre games, but I've never even heard of this one until I've seen this a lot on that I purchased. And that is Battle Cars. A little rough copy, but I think it would clean up well. That's just some glue residue there. Yeah, I never heard of that, so I added it to collection. Battle Cars. Let's see here. Battle Cars. Done. Let's see what Battle Cars is. Let's see. Super. Bam. We're looking at $13.33. I don't know why that makes me so happy, but it does. Okay, one click, add to the collection. Bam. In collection. Battle Clash. This one's going to go for a lot, I imagine. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Look at Battle Clash. Adding the games to my collection here on price charting. It's the one site that I use the most. Maybe a little hard to see to the camera, but bam. Battle Clash. I'll move my melon so you can see the cart there. Looking like we got $5.34 on that one. Add to collection, one click. Pro quarterback. Let's see, pro quarterback. Looking like $3.36. Beavis and Butthead, let's get that. Super Nintendo. Add it to the one click. Super Godzilla, rough condition. If I find another one, I'm going to have to get it. Looking like 14.25 on that one. Boom. It's in the collection. Baseball 2020. Looking like 12.48 on that at the current date. It's in the collection. Young Merlin. 1679 on Young Merlin. Bam, it's in the collection now. And then Math Blasters. Okay, Math Blasters. Right here, episode 1. And it is now in the collection. Math Blasters. So I paid $80 for that lot with just the ones that we added. Let's see, collection. I don't think that's too bad. So these are all the extras plus Super Star Wars. I'm debating whether I'll probably sell that. I may want to keep some of the doodads from it, but everything else I'll probably let go of. But yeah, not a bad little score for 80. It's hard to find Super Nintendo games nowadays. I seen them listed on Facebook Marketplace, and I texted the guy up, and I met him at the gas station to buy some Super Nintendo games. And after I was done, I was kind of on the high because it's been so bad to go out and find video games recently. I was kind of on a high from, scoring some games for so long because I don't go to the flea market anymore. I would love to, but COVID-19's kind of messed that up. And so I got my games and I was happy. And then, as I was getting my games, some guy comes up and knocks on my window. And I'm like, oh no, should I even roll down my window? This poor guy's knocking. He has a little card he hands me to read because the guy's deaf. And I know he's seen me just hand the person money for the games. And that's all I got out of the ATM. So I felt bad. I was like, I don't have any money, man. I'm sorry. And then he kind of pointed at my games like, hey, you just bought some games. Why'd you spend money on that and not give it to me? I'm deaf. So I felt horrible. And I stopped and I was like, what do I have? Because I was just getting off of work. All I had on me was some bottles of water. And as he was walking away, I totally forget about the guy being deaf. And I'm like, hey, dude, you want a bottle of water? I didn't know what to offer the man. So he goes on and he doesn't hear me offer him a bottle of water. But I apologize. It kind of took me down from my high of scoring some video games. But sorry to that man out there. I apologize for buying video games in front of you and then refusing you money. But hopefully you understand this story. If somebody sees this video, could you tell that guy I'm sorry? But, oh well. I know it's a horrible thing to be discussing that it ruined my video game high in a way. I mean, because it just made me feel bad. But what are you going to do? Alrighty, everybody. Keep your noses clean. Stay out of the trouble. I'll catch you around.